Right, so, I haven't done a video explaining the situation around the charity marathons yet. I think I'm gonna go in here and explain basically everything that's going on with that. So, what I've decided to do instead of, by the way, doing something different with my nails. I don't know if it suits me or if it works. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, what I'm trying to do with the charity marathons is instead of doing licensed gameathon, because I'm having a lot of issues trying to record stuff off of my PS2, and most, if not all, of the games on that list are PlayStation 2 games. So what I've decided to do instead of that, I still want to do a charity marathon. I still want to do like a thing where I'm playing a lot of games in one sitting in succession. So I still want to do. That's pretty much what a marathon is anyway, or gaming marathon, anyways. But yeah, what I wanted to do was come in here and basically just update the situation around that and what I'm doing instead. So instead of the PS2 stuff, I'm going to move that. It's going to be the same games and the same list. And what I've been doing over the course of my Twitch break and the lack of content on YouTube as well, I've been doing practice runs of those games that were on that list, because a lot of them I hadn't beaten before. All of them I haven't played in one sitting before, so I wanted to see how long each game was going to take. And what I'd learned is that most of the games that I put for doing 2 in a day, I'm going to have to change that to doing 1 in that day. But what I've got is a list of what I'm calling the miscellaneous PS4-a-thon. Not necessarily all PS4 exclusives or Sony exclusives, but they're just games that I own on my PS4 that I'm semi-confident I can beat in one sitting. So day 1 Uncharted, the first Uncharted, I've got the entire Uncharted, the entire Uncharted series is going to be covered in this marathon. We also have Mortal Kombat 10 on day 2. I'm going to be doing 10 and 11, but not on the same day. We're doing Mortal Kombat 10 on day 2. This is starting on the 15th, by the way, raising money for Mind. Same general setup. It's going to go for a few more days, because instead of having incentive days at the end that you unlock through donating a certain amount of money or raising a certain amount of money, instead what I'm going to do is just have all of the days just be unlocked anyway, so that there's no barrier, and because I want to do as many days as possible so I can raise as much money as possible. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 10 is day 2. Day 3, Darksiders, the first one. The Darksiders games are the ones that I'm the most worried about, because they're the most RPG-esque that I've got listed. Uncharted 2 is day 4. Day 5 is Prototype. This is the version that I've got on PS4. I've played the first Prototype on stream before, and it went well, I think. It didn't get many viewers, but I managed to go smoothly throughout the game, and it's basically Hulk Ultimate Destruction, but with a different character, a different main character, and I think the game's really fun. I love it. So yeah, hopefully my second time round playing it in one setting will get a few more people interested in it. Devil May Cry 5. I'm not doing the other Devil May Cries because they're PS2 games, and Devil May Cry 4. I don't know if I want to touch it. and I don't know if I even want to go near DMC Devil May Cry. But yeah, Devil May Cry 5 is the only one that I own on a PS4 that I can record well. I could probably buy the HD collection of 1 through 4 and probably buy DMC Devil May Cry, but I don't really want to. I just want to play this one. Plus, I've got enough games already on this list. I could probably shave off a few and then, replace them with others. But, we've got Devil May Cry 5, and then day 7 is going to be Mortal Kombat 11. Day 8 will be SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Yeah, I got it when it was free. I would have added this to the license game-a-thon, but there was too many days for that. I'd already reached 20. I thought 20 will be the max, and then I got more licensed games, so I thought, hey, why don't I? And they were sequels to Spider-Man, so I was like, why don't I add these as things? So there, and then Rayman Legends or Origins, depends which one I can get. It won't be both. I might do both. I'll do both eventually, but the one that I am able to get in time for the marathon will be the one that I play during the marathon, and the one that I get afterwards I'll play in my own time, or I'll play on stream when not burdened with having to play it in one sitting. We then have Crash Bandicoot. I've done a Crash Bandicoot-a-thon, but I didn't play the games in one sitting. I want to see if I can do Crash Bandicoot in one sitting, because I wanted to do that before, and I didn't. So I want to see if I can do it in one sitting, and I know that it's going to be difficult, because might be an all-nighter, that one, because I'm not good at Crash Bandicoot. I'm not good at the first one. I'm reasonably good at the at 2 and 3, and 2 and 3 are on the second half of the days. So we then have Prototype 2. I'm doing the first one, I've got to do the second one. Uncharted 3 is day 12. Day 13 is Knack, a game that I'm not sure anyone's really worried about, but I like it. I think it's a charming premise, at least, and execution's a bit meh, but I like it. So, and it's the only one that I'm comfortable I can beat in one sit. Out of all of the games that I've got listed, the 2 Mortal Kombat games and Knack 1 are the games that I'm most confident in being able to beat in one setting. We then have Darksiders 2, then Darksiders 3 the day after it, day 16 Nier Automata. That's a beautiful game. It's just a beautiful game. I love it. Crash 2, probably my favourite Crash, actually. Crash 2, it's between Crash 2 and 3 would be my favourites, because I can do them relatively well. Knack 2 is the one that I haven't beaten, but in my opinion, for what I've played of it, it's significantly better than the first one. We then have Uncharted 4. It's the one that I haven't played. I've played 1, 2, 3, and the spin-off that takes place after 4, but I haven't played 4, and I'm really excited to play 4, because playing an Uncharted game, or playing all of the Uncharted series in one sitting, I'm not playing through all of the games in one sitting, I'm playing through each game in one sitting, but obviously I'm sleeping and playing other games in between. But playing Uncharted 4 in one sitting is probably going to be a magical experience for me, because it's the kind of... I learned from the other Uncharted games that is my wheelhouse when it comes to gaming, is this like story-driven narrative, and like the gameplay just kind of ties the story together. It's not really a gameplay experience. It's more like, it's like you're watching a movie, but it's like an interactive movie more than anything. And that's the kind of game that I love. for me. Obviously, I love my beat 'em ups, my hack and slashes as well, but if a game can make me feel something at the end of it, like the Uncharted, every game in the Uncharted series has done, then yeah, job's a good one. I genuinely, as a series of games, it's up there with being my favourites. Obviously, Kingdom Hearts is like at the top of the tower, but yeah, it's up there as well. I need to play Uncharted 4 to actually give it like a definitive rating, but yeah, it's up there. Darksiders Genesis, I love the Darksiders games. I love 1 and 2. 3 is okay, but I haven't beaten it, and Darksiders Genesis, I haven't gotten that far in it at all, so it'll be interesting to see if I can get through that one in one sitting. Then Medieval, the remaster, I've played a little bit of this and I don't get it, but I think it might be fun to play it on stream. Like, is it a platformer, or is it a brawler? What is the game? What is the game? Is it like a light RPG? I've only played like an hour of it and then, moved on to something else, but apparently it's a good enough game to get remastered anyways, or get remade. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one because I want to see if I can get turned around on it. And then Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, another one of the ones that I'm quietly confident that I can get done in one sitting because it's a relatively short game. But yeah, that's the games that I'm gonna have on the marathon. I can record all of them, which is good. And the only thing is like space on my PlayStation to have them all downloaded at the same time. But I think I might switch and swap over the course of each day. I might be spending most of the month downloading games and deleting games off of my PlayStation. But heyo, that's what we have to do. We suffer for our craft here on the Luke Does Stuff channel. I hope you're excited by this whole thing. I know it's a bit more random and there's not really much of a theme to the games that I've got listed here, but it's a last minute decision. It's a last minute thing. Obviously, I've had a lot of problems with recording with my PS2. I've got to buy a new capture card as well, so that's going to be a thing. So hopefully my streams will start looking a bit better and won't disconnect as much. But yeah, this is going to be starting on the 15th. I'm going to be still on a break from Twitch till then. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this started because from the stinker to good ratio of games from this and comparing it to the licensed Gameathon, this is all pretty much good games. It's all pretty much like games I would play in my spare time anyways, or games I was going to stream or have streamed before. The licensed Gameathon is more a thing that it's more of an experiment. Like, this is an experiment because there's not a theme, but a licensed Gameathon was an experiment to see how many people would be interested in it. Because I know that there's an interest for Uncharted, I know that there's an interest for Mortal Kombat, I know there's an interest for Devil May Cry. The only things that I'm kind of iffy about are like Knack and Nier Automata. More people should be interested in Nier Automata, but it is still a niche IP. Rayman is something that I've been asked to play for the better part of nearly a year at this point. So it's definitely it's something that's been people have been begging to see me play on the channel, and it might be something that I absolutely hate when I play it. But I've played Rayman before, and it was good. I enjoyed it. So yeah, I just haven't owned Rayman before, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm more excited for this than I was the Licensed Gameathon. But yeah, I'm moving that to around Thankmas time, so like December. So I may bump up the amount of games that I'm playing at that point, because I might buy a few more. I want to try and get my hands on Transformers Devastation for that marathon. I'm sweating profusely. Oh my god. I want to try and get my hands on a few more licensed games, I think, and probably spread it out so that it can do the whole 32 days of that month. So like go all the way to fucking Victory Town, all the way to Christmas Eve. So go from the 1st to the 31st. So yeah, I'm probably gonna like badger on and get a few more games. I want to try and get Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the 2003 Hulk a movie game, probably Ultimate Spider-Man as well. I think those are the main ones that I'm looking for, that I'm actively looking for, and like, trying to get a copy of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, and maybe by that time I'll have a Switch and can play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Maybe. But yeah, maybe I can take SpongeBob off of this list and put it on the Licensed Gameathon, maybe, and replace that with Control. I'll see. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see SpongeBob or Control. Let me know in the comments below, because I'd rather play Control, but it's what people want to see. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. I mean, it's just me talking about what games I'm going to be playing in the future. But yeah, head on over to my Twitch as well, where I'm going to be playing all of these games. Let me know what you think of these as well. Should this be a mainstay? Does it look right? And I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be talking about Multiverses, because that game is so fun and I love it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.